그럼 뭐해 No way 배그로 시작한 날 향한 마음이 왜 이제
What is good, y'all? This is JV here and got a quick update video for you guys. I think this is a really important one. So YG did an interview with Yonhap News on the 17th, if I'm not mistaken, a couple days ago, which he kind of opened up on some big issues. I was actually pretty surprised on how open he was talking on certain things. Now, to preface this, I've been pretty outspoken on social media, kind of my disdain for YG. I am not a fan of his, and I think, you know, he spouts out a lot of bullshit. So before I even get into that, I just want y'all to know where I kind of stand on the issue. So if I sound a little sarcastic times, that's why. But he basically dished on three major things he talked about. He talked about Big Bang and kind of their status, 21, which is the part that I definitely want to get into, and then the third part about some of the political, you know, political favor shit that he's been tied into rumor wise. And I don't even really want to get into that because I don't really care. That's like YG shit, not really about the other groups that we care about. So first we're gonna get into what he said about Big Bang, and I have the kind of statement that he released that I will include here below. So let's just get into it and read that. So when they asked him about Big Bang and then them going on hiatus and solo activities, this is what he said. Big Bang has grown to the scale, the likes of which I never imagined. Everyone is worried about Big Bang going on hiatus, but the members have their own very successful solo careers. They'll be focusing on solo promotions this year. G-Dragon's passion for his solo work is outstanding, and Seungri is preparing a solo album for March. That's a big announcement. Daesung will also be a dome tour in Japan, and Taehyung is also preparing a solo album. So this is really important stuff. I'm a huge Big Bang fan, and of course, whenever we get group releases, you know, I'm over the moon when they drop stuff. But Big Bang is one of those groups, and I do agree with him here, that, you know, their solo promotions are on a different level, man. Sometimes, you know, when you have a group and they have solo stuff, it's like, it's cute, but it's like, yo, we want the group stuff, you know what I mean? But Big Bang is one of those things that the members really hold their own. And it kind of sucks that he said that Daesung's only getting a solo tour because it's always Japanese promotions, but I've been waiting for that full-scale Korean Daesung release, but that's whatever. Getting a new Seungri album. Let's talk about Love. Absolutely love that album in VVIP. G-Dragon's last album, especially Coup d'etat, Over the Moon. Some of the best, you know, K-pop music coming out in the game. So, and then of course Taehyung, you know, always smashes it with that. And then, you know, of course Top is in the military. So, you know, basically he's saying it's gonna be a minute till we get some Big Bang material, but hey, we're gonna get some solo stuff. And I have to agree with him here. The solo stuff is such high quality that I'm not even super upset. As long as we see something from them, I'm happy. That's just me. And so now we're gonna get into what he said about 21. Alright, so this is what the part I kind of take issue with, but let's just get into this. This is what he said about 21 and kind of like the sudden disbandment. He said, when Gong Minzy moved to a different agency, I wanted to save 21. What led to the decision to disband the group was the state of Park Bom's mental health. After the incident, Park Bom's drug scandal, you remember from some years back, the criticisms we received were endless. But in addition to the stress and the guilt from that, I'm sure Park Bom would have felt a strong determination to continue 21. I told her, 21 is important, but I wish for you to be healthy, both mentally and physically. YG said it may not be the end of 21. You never know what can happen. It's possible that they can get together like SES. How many years was it before we got a SES reunion? It may not be as long as a break as SES, but I'm thinking there'll be a day when 21, you know, has a reunion. My issue with that is the problem, and this is not the first time it's happened, is YG says something and then the rest of the group says something else and giving up a completely different vibe. So that's what I'm confused. I mean, he's saying, you know, Minzy moved to another agency, and Minzy's posting how she found out about this comeback via like a news story basically with everybody else. And it seems that Dara, CL, and Park Bom were like radically against disbandment, and also Park Bom had posted online that like she's fine because basically, and it seems like a direct rebuttal of what he's saying. He's saying, basically posting it, that she's like a hot ass mess, and so there's no way that this group can continue when she's like, I'm fine, you know, I mean, I'm healthy. That's what she responded to a fan. So that's my always problem, is that like you're getting conflicting sides. I don't know who to believe, and in my opinion, I feel more of a not allegiance, but a willingness to believe what the members are saying, because they're painting a completely different picture than what YG's saying. And we've dealt with bullshit from the past, with certain stuff that I'm not gonna even get into. But I don't know, I'm not really buying it, and it's an absolute shame. I feel like this was kind of like their hand was forced, and he's like, let's wrap it up. I don't know the reason why, and I'm not gonna even try to sit here and speculate about it, but I think this was just a really interesting thing, especially him, that last part saying that there might be a reunion like SES and it might not be as long as a break. But it's like, I don't know, I'm just not really feeling, something feels fishy, something feels up. But I thought you guys should know what is going up and what he's saying via these interviews. And then the last third part is just him about the political rumors that he's been tied to that I don't really care about, and that's not really that important. Curious as to what your thoughts are down below. Let me know, what is your thoughts about the disbandment? Are you a fan of YG? What do you think about all this? What do you think about what he said about Big Bang? I'd love to know your thoughts down below. Till next time, this is JV here. I love you guys. Bye.